to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Brett Barry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. Well, it was the New Orleans Pelicans winning their last game against the... And David Aldridge is standing by for our pregame report. David, good evening.
Hey, Kevin, well, most of the attention in this year's draft has gone to Prez, but Justice Young has shown he could be the steal of the draft. Passed on by many due to his size, he has shown early.
Thank you, David. Young, just the latest steal to come as a second-round pick.
Well, guys like Draymond Green and Marc Gasol were second-rounders as well. And there are some great players in the league that were...
Making some changes here. Jones checked in for Usher, and Prez is subbed in for Drew Holiday. A big group substitution here for Phoenix. Tyson Chandler is checked in for Bender. Alex Len comes in for Jared Dudley. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for T.J. Warren. And it's Brandon Knight in for Eric Bledsoe. On the court for the Suns, Knight and Booker pairing up at the 1 and the 2. P.J. Tucker is out there with Len. And it's Chandler in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Knight kicks to Len. It's stolen by Davis. An easy 2 points on the layup. Davis has got his second bucket of the night.
Well, you know his defensive instincts just keep getting better and better. Swiped that ball and took it mostly uncontested all the way down the floor.
Len kicks to Knight. One-on-one fast break. Here's Davis, and it's Davis with the jam.
An agile play to get his hand in there and get the steal. Intelligent play to immediately start the break.
Knight into the lane. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. That one on Davis.
Clearly a foul.
The Suns shooting their first free throws of the night.
And they were 75% from the line a season ago. You know, and it seemed like a while there, people just weren't sure if Brandon Knight was a 1 or a 2. I think now, though, having shown the flourishes at that off-guard spot, he's defining who he's going to be. A terrific scorer who can create for others and still has the ability to make plays. The one big question I have moving forward is, can he improve enough defensively to where now you're talking about a guy that could be one of the best players on a really good team? Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
The Pelicans have been solid at the line so far, 4 for 4.
And it's easy to admire Prez, a gifted player with a tremendous drive to be as good as he can possibly be.
And what can you say about Justice Young, standout player from Seton Hall, and he's fought his way into the NBA and carved out his place.
And you have to give all the credit to Young, as he is just a relentless worker. Has never been viewed as a dominant player, but he just continues to improve and fine-tune his game each and every year.
It's stolen by Prez. Goes up. Oh!
Yes, sir.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
Terrific anticipation using the hands. How are you not protecting the basketball in that situation?
And the highlight reel replay brought to you by Kia. Good stuff on that Kia Slam Cam. Hangs it from downtown.
I'd like to see Prez nail those outside shots. Just has the touch from there.
Barbosa with it. Will it go? He got it! That is one fantastic buzzer beater!
He hit that shot like it was nothing.
And one of the rising stars in the NBA.
A lot of face-up, you know.
Well, I'll tell you, you could be here an awfully long time if we're going to list all the different moves Anthony Davis can hurt you with.
Yeah, the Brow definitely has the full toolkit available to him. Tools a lot of guys don't learn to use till much later in their careers, really, if at all.
And welcome back. It's been all one-sided so far through the first quarter as our second quarter gets underway. And what stands out to you from the Pelicans in this one?
Right from the start, they have been able to really own that paint and just dominate the backboard.
Control the glass, and you control the pace, and you get those extra possessions, which are huge.
Fred, he's in at point guard. Hill is out there with Anthony Davis. And it's Young, and it's Pondexter in at the small forward. That's the Pelicans 5 as we get into the second quarter.
Have to appreciate Prez. I'd vote for him. Not just a scorer, but a tremendous distributor as well.
Knocked loose, and so it looks like the Suns will retain possession here. And the Pelicans have targeted what they call young veterans, guys who know the league but are still going into their prime.
Yeah, you think about names like Drew Holiday, Tyreek Evans, maybe even Omer Ashik. Of course, those players have commanded some big contracts to this point, and you like to see them healthy enough for the coaching staff to determine whether or not this group of players is going to work together and what their ceiling might be.
And Tucker kicks to Chandler. Height for three. Hill pulls it in.
After hitting a three in the first quarter, he's gone cold from the perimeter during this one.
Pondexter, no good. Suns trail by 9. Outside Knight. Feeds it to Dudley. Just 5 to shoot. The Suns need to get a shot off. Phoenix, no good that time either.
And so far, he has not had his usual effort in this one, and it's really hurting the team.
Davis sets a screen. Now here's Prez. Defense right on him. And again, no good by New Orleans.
This team is counting on him to knock down looks like that. It has to mess with your confidence a little bit. Yeah, his shot just doesn't seem to be synced up right now. Here's hoping he finds it soon because his team is really going to need that production tonight.
Traps in the tray. Prez has got 10 points.
Just so efficient on the catch and shoot there. You gotta love how Prez just squares up and delivers.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Blazers.
And nothing went well offensively on this night for them. They were just completely disjointed.
Yeah, about as inept.
And we finished one half of basketball.
Good work, guys. Bring it in. Have a seat. I like what I see out there, fellas. We're playing like we want it more than them. Now stay focused, guys. Let's win this game and go home.
As we return to New Orleans, a look at some of the buildings along the riverfront here in the Big Easy. Welcome back, everybody. New Orleans making some changes here. Quincy Pondexter, he's checked in for Evans. E'Twaun Moore comes in for Hield, and Prez is subbed in for Drew Holiday. And the Suns making a change here as well. Chandler's checked in, and Phoenix looking who they've got on the floor. Bledsoe teams up with Booker in the backcourt. Chandler out there with Jared Dudley, and it's Warren in at the 3. Suns trail by 6. Bledsoe dishes to Booker. Back to Bledsoe, wide open. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Bledsoe's got 4 this quarter. New Orleans has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. And just watching Devin Booker out there, he looks so complete. He's a shooting guard already. You can see why this team, this Phoenix team, is so excited about his prospect. So we see the Pelicans get the win here. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust this group has in one another when it matters most. Doing what had to be done and to send these fans home happy.
And that'll do it, folks. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and the whole 2K Sports crew, I'm Kevin Harlan saying thank you and good night. And we'll see you next time.
There's the Chief.
Hey, good game out there, man.
Appreciate you, man. How you living? You good?
Good, man.
All right.
It's awesome.
I'm going to see you soon.
Yeah.
Good win, guys. You too, Prez. Nice win tonight, man.
Hey, baby, I hope you're getting settled in. Make sure you get some food in that fridge as soon as you unpack. Oh, you know what? I should send you something. I think Coach Falls is going to visit with you, so I'll send some food with him. Okay, look, I got to run. I'm so proud of you. Call me when you get this. Bye.